Hey everybody, I'm back. I have been doing a tiny little bit of work. Worked on the travertine near the house and a little bit more stuff back here at the back of the yard by the pool. But I wanted to show kind of the progress we've had on the travertine. It's turning out pretty nice. We got it all the way up towards the fireplace. I got a bunch of the edge stones mortared in place, so it is solidified. And well, I'll just turn it around. You can see for yourself. Here you go. So, the dogs are going crazy here. So I've got all of the edge pieces done. I've got the pieces cut around that, so I have to mortar that one in, and then two right there, and then this post area leading up to the house is finished. Then I got the angle done, and it goes all the way to the fireplace. I need to mortar that piece in there, and then I have it all the way done along the front of the fireplace. It looks pretty nice. I actually really like this. So there you go. That is the look. That is amazing. I love that. I'm so impressed with the way this flagstone looks. So we have that big mound of sand we have to deal with, and then I'll be able to kind of continue on and get to this point here. Not sure whether or not that's exactly where we're going to go with it, but pretty close. I have another dirty screen here. There we go. So another thing is we had a couple more samples of turf brought out by the company, and we turn this around and show you as well. So this one here, so I have to get rid of this one because that's from a different company. So that one right there is the pet friendly stuff. It's a lower cut, and then we have that one just didn't look as real. It looked really fake. This one here and that one there, you may not be able to see the difference, but I can sure see it from where I'm standing. And you can really see the difference when you have them right next to each other. I think once you have an entire yard full of this stuff, they're not going to be as apparent. But when you have it and they're right next to each other, you can see the difference in color, the variations. One is a little bit more shiny than the other one, and Shannon and I just don't like the shiny look, so we're going to probably go with something like the one on the end that doesn't have much of a sheen to it. So it's kind of where we are right now. And once we figured it, ooh, there's a good view right there. I don't know if you can see how shiny that is. That one right there. It's pretty shiny. Let's see here. And it's just the way it lays, and because it's actually, I think it's not real grass, so it's fake grass, which means it's kind of a plasticky material, and because of that, it's shiny. It's just glosses in the sun from a certain view, and then the other way, when you look at it from the other direction, it's not glossy at all. So it's just kind of weird. Anyway, I think I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to work in the back by the pool, and then I may come back, get rid of this sand pile here, and start moving my travertine further out so we can figure out where our line's going to be. Other than that, there's not a whole lot more to do back here. We may get our penny tile tomorrow, and then I'll be able to finish the top of the fire feature here, the top of the spillway, and then I still need to work on this down here. So all of this needs to be redone. So I need to add more mortar in here so we can get that kind of so it doesn't look as much like a cave, as we just got to finish it off so it looks a little bit better. Then I'm going to mortar the back side of this, put our penny tile on, and we're going to be pretty done back here. And then yeah, I think we're going to be looking for a door and a window here, as I have said before, for our shed. And then we're going to get started on the framework for the outdoor building. And ooh, look at this. This ought to be good. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Don't you jump in. Don't jump. Don't. Darn it, dog. You're supposed to bob for that apple, not jump in. All right, so now you can't go inside because you're nasty and wet, and you're gonna run through that sand pile, and then it's gonna end up in the house. Oh, do you see what I have to deal with? Okay, anyway, I am going to, I'm gonna start working on travertine, I think. I'm gonna mix some concrete, finish a couple mortar spots, and then I'm just gonna keep putting the travertine down. There we are. So stay tuned, hope you're enjoying it. Hope you enjoyed the update at least, and watching my dog jump in the pool, which I did not want to happen. Are you, hey, are you happy with what you've done? All right, I guess he is. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Keep watching, stay tuned, adios. That's what we're looking for. We are looking for a slight downward bubble. So here's what we got. If you look at that, that bubble is slightly on that line right there. So if you look at it that way, and if I lift this up just a little bit, then you'll see that that's about 1/8 of an inch drop. That's what we're looking for. So we want the water to run away from the house, and then it is actually level this way, almost perfectly level, as you can see. That is our downgrade. That's what we're looking for. So this is again a very, very slow way of doing this, because I'm trying to keep as much sand out of those dogs' paws as possible, especially since he just jumped in the pool and his feet are all wet. Right? Right? All right. So, just gonna keep plugging away here. Yep, this is where I gotta start cutting. Gotta cut this line. So what happened is I got off just a little bit. There were some weird things with some of the stones, and right through here, through this area, the stones started to veer off to one side. And I think we had a couple of larger stones. They're not all exactly the same size. So what I need to do, if you see this, I'm gonna need to cut a few of these stones like that one right there. I am gonna have to cut this stone right here. I gotta cut this all the way down, and then I'm gonna have to continue that cut all the way out towards the back side. So I probably got about 10 or 12 more cuts probably. And I think I only have to cut the 6x12s and the 12x12s. I don't believe through this pattern that I'm gonna have to cut any of the 6x6s. So now we're gonna start cutting a little bit more here, a little bit more there, until we get it all good. So that's my next cut. I'm gonna get started. Here we go. See ya. Hey y'all. Okay, we made good headway yesterday. I think it was yesterday on the Travertine, and then I mortared the last few pieces on that far side over there by the fireplace and on the edge of the patio. So that's all done on that side. Now, what I did today was, and you already saw that from the quick snippet videos, was I finished putting mortar down here on these areas and building up this section back here, so it looks a lot more complete than it did before. So before, I could push my hand this way and it was all the way to the middle of my hand, so I took up probably maybe 2 or 3 inches I filled with the mortar. So now it looks a little bit more finished, and we'll just paint this or leave it alone. Maybe we'll paint it anyway. So that's finished, and then I did one more thing. Well, I finished the fill on this side as well, and that's done. And then here is what I did. Originally, when I did this one piece, I left it right here, and I didn't have this return piece in here. And Shannon said, it doesn't look complete, you need to add a section in there. So that's what I did. I cut a section and I added it in, and now it kind of returns back to the rock. And check this out, from up here it looks quite different. So before, it just had that section there that was just cut. So anyway, that is what I did today. Not a whole lot, a little bit of mortar mixing and some spreading and slapping mortar down on stuff and filling holes and putting down a few pieces of travertine with mortar. Other than that, I have not done anything today. So, but these corner pieces, if you look at that, I was able to get that corner piece cut and that other one cut around there. And then these are all cut. That corner's cut, and that corner is cut, and those corners are cut. And then this was the last piece right there that I mortared in. So tomorrow, the weekend, we are going to go shop for a door, and we're going to go shop for a window. Now, I know I've been saying that a lot. We are actually going to shop for a door, and we're going to shop for a window tomorrow. So hopefully, if we can get that door and window back here, or at least get the cutout dimensions for those 2 pieces, then we're going to be able to start framing this shed, and we will get this started. This is going to completely change the look of the backyard. It's going to look a lot more small. I think once we get this thing built, it's going to shrink the backyard because it will be another huge structure back here. So other than that, I hope you like what you're seeing. We've had a lot of fun, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going strong, keep going fast. We're out here almost every day, and my body feels that we've been out here almost every day. But hey, it's a good workout. I don't have to go to the gym right now until we finish the shed. Then that'll be my gym, and then I'll be able to start working out in the shed. Won't have to do construction. That will be my workout. Anyway, all right, we're gonna keep plugging away. We'll keep bringing it to you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.